Live with Stephanie. Coming to you live with Stephanie.
How'd I get this off? Wait. I did it a minute ago. Wait, how do I get this off of here? There I am. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's just me today. Steven has to work. So you guys are stuck with yours truly.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Okay, so I'm doing the show by myself. Oh, Glenn, it's not kids. You guys get me today. Hi Kay, hi Jill, hi Glenn. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun show, isn't it? Steve is here in spirit. Ah, Steve is here. So good afternoon. To me, it feels like morning. I woke up just a little bit ago. So yeah, Steve is working. So I am taking one for the team. This is the first time I have run this show by myself. And he just gave me a quick little overview of do this, push this button. So so far we're doing pretty good now that you guys can see me. So let's oh, we've got 7 viewers already. Hey guys. Let me get my mouse. This mouse is terrible, Steven. Good God. All right. So first, I always like to talk about the show from the previous evening. So last night we played at Club Trio in Coleraine. And, you know, it was one of those nights you didn't know what the crowd was going to be like because there was a big wine festival, all the other festivals, and then there was also games. And then people are partying, people are doing like some pre-fall camping. And I was terrified. We didn't really know what the turnout was going to be. And it was actually very good turnout. So we were super excited. Club Trio, if you've not been there, Glenn, yes, yeah, third one. And hi, Linda. I do see your comment there. Thank you for tuning in. So Club Trio went really, really well. The weather was perfect. It was a little colder than I like. I do freeze to death, so it was cold for me. But once you started dancing, it was perfect. So I'm going to show you some of the crowd photos from last night. Some of the viewers may find themselves in the photos. So we've got this one here. Oh, look at that. There's Kay. Kay's right there. I see Kay. And then we have this one. Oh, look at that. There's Kay again in the middle. We love you, Kay. Okay, thank you for the pizza too. Thanks for buying our pizza. Oh, there's our friend Ray in the front. There's Kay. Oh, Kay, girl, what are you doing sucking on that lollipop like that? Lord Almighty. All things holy. Oh, look, there she is again. So, you know, it was a good group of people. Everybody was having fun. The weather was really nice. And then more people came in as the night went on. So it was really, really, really fun. Um, Purple Rain got a standing ovation. Again, very, very proud of that. Let me take that off so you can see me again. There I am. So yeah, we've not got the chance to perform Purple Rain a whole lot. That is one of our newest kind of closer type songs. And it's my version, my rendition. It's all things me, all my feels. And it's been doing really well. Standing ovations. And it's very awesome. So thank you guys for listening and supporting and just being a part of our DTS family. Now, last night, we had a lot of people ask questions about my past with my music. And I actually, since Steven is not here today, and I had to come up with some, you know, different segments to take up time because We're not spending a lot of time fighting and arguing back and forth on today's show. I wanted to share some of my personal photos with you guys, and let you kind of see what I came from. Oh, hi, Janet. Oh, Janet, that's perfectly fine. We understand. We're just glad that you came out. Okay, you know we love you. Um, Hi, Stephen Bell. I see you. Will Bell. Hi. We haven't seen you in a minute, so it's always good to see you when you get to come out. I'm trying to check the comments and do all of this. I think so far I'm doing okay. So I want to share some of my personal pictures with you guys. These are things that not a lot of people get to see. And you're asking about my past. So here we go. And I will kind of explain while I'm doing these and tell you where I was, what was I doing. This picture probably means the most to me. For those of you that know me, you know who that woman is in the picture, and that is my mamaw Peggy. If you look at us, we look like twins. Everybody called us the Judds. We both always had like dark red hair. We were always on stage together. We were always both very blingy. We always looked like, we had on a Mr. T starter kit. But I have shared the stage with my grandma for a very long time. And she's the one that got me into this. She's the one that started my first band. So without her, I would not be sitting in this chair right now. So again, there she is, one of the loves of my life, Grandma Peggy. She was a backup singer in my band, Dixie Highway. She fully funded and ran the band for me, so I didn't have to do all of that because I was still so young. So Grandma put this band together. She believed in me. She spent money she didn't need to. She spent money she didn't have to. But it was just to make sure that I had the best of the best to share my talents with people. So I will forever be grateful for Mamaw Peggy and everything that she has done to help me in my music career. So one more time, I just want to show you that one more time so you guys can just see, kind of understand what her and I have together. It's an awesome thing. So love you, Mamaw. I know you're probably sleeping, but you'll watch this later. I love you very much. Now, let's talk about them legs. Okay, Tina Turner, slow down. So this was at a place. This establishment is no longer standing. They actually bulldozed this. So this was in Monroe, kind of close to Trader's World, across the street from Hustler. A lot of you nasty people know where that's at. This was called Coyote Ridge. This was with my band Dixie Highway, and we it was a great solid group, great band. I had so much fun. We did a lot of rock, country, and a little bit of pop, so it was still like multi-genre. But this just shows you what I looked like as a baby performer. And the legs were definitely in way better shape than they are today. um I, I didn't realize that the skirt was that short at the time. I guess when you're 17 you don't really care or recognize. So shame on you guys for not telling me to add some material to that. But there's that one. And I love this one too. So this is actually the same venue. This is Coyote Ridge. So in the background, you can't see all of it, but our band was called Dixie Highway, DIXZ. And our little blurby tab thing that we always had was Rockin' the Road, because the band was Dixie Highway. Now, we spelled it with a Z just to be flamboyant. But my grandparents, so Mamaw and my grandpa John, they owned like 4 car lots, and all the car lots were on Dixie Highway. So that's kind of where the name came from, because our practice room was in the car lots on Dixie Highway. So that is where that name came from. So we're just doing like a little Stephanie history today. So that was another good one. This next picture I absolutely love, because this shows you guys I've been crazy from the beginning. I would sing on tables. I would sing on chairs. It didn't matter. So this was at a bar, again, that is now closed. This is called Charlie's Throttle Stop, and this was like a biker bar, and it was so funny because we fit in so well there, and we did so well with the biker community. I love that place. So this is me in all my glory, dancing on a table. This is before I was cool and had a wireless microphone. So again, if you're tuning in, some of our viewers, it's going up a little bit. So this is just like a history, some pictures and stuff that I'm sharing with you guys of what I have done through the years. There's not enough time. We could probably do a series just so I could share all of my memories, stories, pictures. Maybe if I can find a way to do some like video footage, I would love to show you guys where I came from and kind of like how I started singing. I think it's a pretty cool story. I've done a lot to still be so young. So really proud of what I've done through the years. Um, I love this photo. So this is the little red guitar. Actually, I know you're not going to believe me when I say this. Mamaw Peggy bought me that. It was another one of her things, her ways of showing her love and her support for my music. And I loved that little guitar. God rest its soul. I think it pooped out on us. It took a lot of a beating. So this is my little red guitar. And those of you that know me from way back, I always had super long hair and I was known for crimping it. That was my favorite go to hairstyle. So that is another picture from my past. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Someone was at the door. So just another picture from my past. And then this one, I love this. We're getting into some deeper cuts here. This was a beautiful, beautiful show that I got to do with Dangerous Jim and the Slims. Shout out Dangerous Jim. Um, and I believe this was actually for a holiday, and I'm not sure if it was like a Labor Day, 4th of July. I forget what it was for, but I actually performed with his band that night, and it was an amazing experience. We actually had a choir because we did songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, and then we did Joyful, Joyful, and getting to work with him and his band. And just that at that time, me being young and getting to work with a group of such talented, you know, seasoned musicians was a very awesome learning experience. Dangerous Jim throughout the years has always been so very kind to me. When I was younger, he was actually one of the first local musicians to give me a chance to share the stage with him and his band so people could learn who I was. So people could say, hey, there's this new 15-year-old singer in town cutting a rug up here. Y'all got to check her out. He gave me a chance and he used me more than one time in some of his shows to allow me to meet people and get my name out there. So forever grateful, Dangerous Jim. Thank you for your support through the years and everything that you have done to help me be who I am today. So love that picture. And we had people asking about American Idol. I don't normally talk about that. Those that know me, I'm humble, I'm kind, I do not boast, and I'm not braggadocious. That is not me, not in any way, shape, or the form. I don't do that, and that's why I don't talk about it. Maybe I shouldn't feel that way. Maybe I shouldn't feel that way. A lot of people, want to hear about my story, and I'm always that person that just doesn't want to come off like, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody else, but I'm like that. So this next photo, I really like this one. This was me sitting in the radio station because I did a lot of interviews because of American Idol. And this was like 5 o'clock, was it like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was so tired. I had to get up. I had to put makeup on. You can see I'm pale as a ghost. I was just so tired and wore out. But this is a local Cincinnati radio station interview. They had me come in and I had my guitar player with me there at the time. So we not only got to do like an interview, but we got to do a live performance on air for everybody while they were, driving into work on a Friday. So that was a cool experience. To be so young and get to do those things, you you don't know what to think when you're that young and you're put in those kinds of situations. you don't know how to process things because you're not older. You've not had these experiences. Your brain's still developing. You're just like, oh, I'm a star. I'm a star. Woo, look at me. No, you're not. You just tried out for American Idol. That's all. You did good. But when you're young, you're like, oh, woo, I'm famous. You're not famous. Calm down. Real quick before I go to the next picture, I'm going to go over here to the, yes, I do love my mammal. She is very funny. I love her to death. Hi, Debbie. And then, oh, hi, another Debbie. We got another Debbie. Beautiful. Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you love hearing my story. I wish I had more material today to share with you guys, but I'm not trying to bore you to death. So I was just trying to pick out some pictures that I had easily accessible. Let me show you this picture. This is near and dear to my heart. So this, of course, is my band, Dixie Highway. There are so many people in this picture that means so very much to me. It almost brings tears to my eyes to explain this picture. So, of course, there I am in the bottom left. And then my dad is in the center in the blue bandana. My Aunt Cindy, who also did background vocals, is in the white Dixie Highway shirt. And then, of course, my grandma below her, like half cut off in the picture. you can tell she'd been sweating because her bangs are just pasted to her forehead. This is a Get a Fest. This was a very hot night. Excuse me. And then my Uncle Jamie in the bottom right, which was my guitar player. So a lot of family here for me. And even the other guys in the photo, they were like family too. But these people, this is my real family that I get, that I shared stage with them. And that's something just it's an intimate moment with musicians that you share this this vibe, this chemistry. Not every musician can just be on stage with another musician and it vibes and it's good. It's a good vibe. That doesn't always happen like that. But that was a whole vibe. Having family on stage is something that I cannot explain to you. I cannot explain to any other musician unless you have done that yourself. It was beautiful. It was fun. It was tiring. Sometimes we wanted to, kill each other, but you always came back and you did the show and you were better for it. We had a wonderful time. So this little girl, this is Michaela and her sister Jaden. And this little girl, I actually followed. There was a website where you could like follow and send messages for her, like about her care. So as you can see, she was not in the best of health and was going through a lot. And so I was a part of that care website for a very long time. And just over the years, I'm not sure what happened because it disappeared. So unfortunately, I'm not sure of her status. But I did follow that for a long, long time, and I love the kids. I love that. She was very special, and she had actually come to a couple of shows, and I never failed to go sing to her, talk with her, spend time with her, and then just being able to send those messages online to her and her mom. And when we weren't playing her event shows that she couldn't come to, I was still in communication, checking on her, seeing how she was doing and giving her some band updates. So I will never forget that. Very, very sweet girl, very awesome family. So that picture is just, it's a personal one. It hits, special place in my heart. So this one, now you guys, this does not need an explanation. You guys know my personality. I'm crazy as hell. I don't care. I love having a good time. And this shows that. So Dixie Highway did the song Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And I would always put on this suit and I would go out in the crowd and I would just have fun, with a horse costume on. So yeah, this is definitely me all day long. And Kay said, thank you for, sharing. Well, if my mouse would work here, Steven needs a new mouse, clearly. Kay said, thank you for sharing your life with us. You've made dancing so much fun. Yay. I I can't thank you enough for your just continued support, Kay. I mean, you guys come out to these shows and you come out to a lot of them. So there, clearly there are plenty of other places that you could be and that you could be doing other things and you still will come out and support me and the band and all the guys. It doesn't go unnoticed, believe me. There are days there are days that if I actually sit and I think about it too much, I actually like get teary-eyed because it's emotional because I'm just a human. I'm only one person. There's nothing special about me. I don't deserve extra. I don't. I am just a normal human like anybody else. But for some reason, I was blessed enough to have this talent that I can share with you guys. And it's I understand it's a high it's I'm very talented. I never come out and say that, but today's the day. This is the Stephanie show. I understand the level of my talent and I never take that for granted. And there are days that it does get overwhelming because when you have a talent that can reach people on another level emotionally, mentally, that that's something big to carry. That's it's not a burden. It's just something I feel when I hit that stage that I'm responsible for your guys's, entertainment, your joy, your laughter, making you want to dance. And I feel very, very privileged that I have a talent that can reach out to you guys in that way and allow you to have a good time and just really let go and have fun. Not think about work, not think about family problems. It is an absolute blessing to be able to do that for you guys. So, again, saying thank you at every show, saying thank you at every podcast would never be enough. And it would never express how much I love you guys. And I love, the support. I clearly, I don't do this for money. I don't, I don't, I don't. I do this because it's in my heart. Um, well, Kay, again, thank you. You know you're a very special person. Um, Glenn, Glenn, I am so sorry. We really actually come to think of it, we really do need to get a really good photo. Um, Yeah, Glenn, he goes and watches not only local music, but he and his wife Jill, they go to all kinds of, national acts and they get backstage and they get to meet these people and they have some really awesome photos. Um, but you don't have a good photo with us, the band. Next show, we're going to make it happen, Glenn. I promise we are going to find that time. We're going to get everybody corralled up and we're going to we're going to get you a picture. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Janet, thank you. We love you guys so much. We do this because we love you guys. Nobody up there is trying to be famous. Um ho- the transitions are slow here, guys. This is my first show by myself, so I'm I'm getting through here. So again, just a little summary before I go on to the next segment. I started young. All of my family either plays instruments, they sing, or they're artists. So this comes naturally. I fall right in line with the rest of the crazies down south. It's all my dad's family that is musically talented. They all are from Tennessee. I know that's a southern thing. Southern families, talented. Everybody plays something. You cannot go to a family function without somebody singing or pulling out an instrument. And it's still like that to this day. And so I started very young, whether it was singing at family parties, churches, school. I did actual shows for school. Um, and and then it just grew from there. I would do like some like taste of gospel festivals with my cousin Miranda, who's also a singer. So we would do things like that. We would go to churches and we would sing there. And then karaoke, I did that a little bit. And then Mamaw, one day just hopped on full force and she said, we're putting a band together. So I was with Dixie Highway for 13 years. And that was the band that my grandma had put together for me. And it was the craziest 13 years of my life because you have to put yourself in my shoes. I played in a bar for the first time at 13 years old. That's very young. At that time, there were some bars that would allow me to come in and sing, and then there were some that would not. And for the whole time Dixie Highway was together, I could not play in casinos because that is a strict no policy. You have to be 21. So, yeah, I started in bars at 13. I think I spent every birthday in a bar. Um, it was it was a crazy lifestyle. I saw a lot. I learned a lot, and I also learned a lot of what not to do because being that young in that um, atmosphere, you are exposed to things that young kids probably should not be. But I had that support behind me. My grandma stayed on me. Grandma made sure I wasn't doing this. Grandma made sure I was safe, that I had people, watching over me, being my, security around there. Um, so I was exposed to a lot as a child. And I'm so happy and I'm so thankful that I did turn out like I did. I'm a good kid. I'm not into drugs. I'm not into alcohol. I'm a very respectful person, very humbled by this. I do. I think we should probably do like a whole episode that's not just a Sunday, but maybe put a show together and let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in that. But maybe just putting a show together, kind of like a biography in a way, because people have so many questions and I want to answer them. I do want to answer them. I just feel like this is a better platform for that versus, in the middle of a show, because I'll ramble forever. And I know the show is not the place to do that. So, maybe we could do like a special episode one day. All things Stephanie and her singing career. Let me click back over to these comments. Hello, Melanie. I love you guys. Thank you for singing happy birthday to your son. You are well, Adam. You better tell Adam one more time how beautiful his eyes were. He was such a handsome fella. So, not a problem at all. I love singing happy birthday. Rick and Trina, you guys are on here. I see you. Longtime fans. Rick and Trina have been supporting me since I was 13, 14. It has been such a long time. You guys are like the OGs. So Rick and Trina, love you guys more than you will ever know because you were there at 13. I'm 33 now. You're still supporting. It just means so much to me. I'm so thankful for every single person on this thread leaving comments and watching. So Debbie, Kay, I see what you guys are saying. Let me try to work on getting some stuff together and we'll do like a series or something. Oh, see you next week. Okay, hold on. There was an error. We are not playing next weekend. So that was canceled a while back. It's canceled off the website. It's been canceled off Facebook. And then I think Crimers, I let them know to change the advertising, but we are not at Crimers next weekend. Unfortunately, that was us. We cannot play next weekend. So that was actually canceled a while back. So please don't show up unless you want to go see another band. That's fine, but we won't be there at Crimers next weekend, unfortunately. We pride ourselves on not canceling and having things come up, but this was an uncontrollable situation and we had to cancel. So rhinos, excuse me. Rick and Trina, you guys were saying rhinos. That was, if I don't know if any of you guys remember that was a bar on the east side called Rhinos Bar and Grill or something. We were fan favorites there. The owners were so good to us. And there's just so many of these bars that we used to play and they are no longer standing. They literally have demolished them. They're no longer with us. Just so many good memories. So what I'll do, I will try to go through all of my pictures, see about if I can get some like video footage on here, and we will do a special episode of Stephanie's singing history. I will definitely pull that together for you guys. You are right. You could not be any more right. I still have the best support team. The key to this is for anybody watching, whether you're music or not, or you're a singer or in another band, the key is kindness, humble. It's easy. Just because you're talented doesn't make you better than anybody else. It doesn't put you on another level. To be so talented is a blessing. Who's moving my cords down there? Kevin? You darn dogs. It's a blessing, and that's what you have to realize. That talent could have went to Joe down the street, but it didn't. It came here. Now it's up to you what you choose to do with it and how you mold it and how you portray it. But the key is kindness and humbleness. That's what it takes. You guys are killing me. No videos of me, please, unless you Photoshop them. Oh, so you don't want none of the Rick looks like a lady? Back in the day when Dixie Highway did the Dude Looks Like a Lady, Rick, we would have him dress up as a girl. He would have like a skirt and a tank top with fake boobies. He would have a wig on, and he would come out and be our dancer for Dude Looks Like a Lady. We we always had such a blast. I'm telling you what, I've got some things I could talk about all day long. So I'll run those videos by you first, Rick, and just make sure to get your approval. Having a Steve don't hurt. Why are you chiming? If you can't be here to be a part of the cast of the show, you can't comment. Am I fair or am I? Come on. Rick said they're not fake anymore. Well, age will do that to you, won't it? Age and good eating and snacks and a good woman. And I know you got a good woman, so she's not letting you go hungry. But yes, be humble, be kind, be good to everybody that you come across. You never know what other people are dealing with. That's what it is. Use your talent to make somebody smile. It's very simple. You're not better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. People ask me this stuff all the time, and that's why I'm like, okay, we'll talk about this today. Be kind. That's all it is. Now you guys were asking, because like I said, we'll have to do a whole segment on my past. But let me show you Kevin updates. This is my baby Kevin. That was him with his little pup cup. He loves ice cream. And after we took him out for ice cream, hey, Kevin, where you at? Kevin, come here. Come here. What are you eating? Come. Oh, God, he's getting so fat. Okay. He likes pup cups. He likes sleeping, and he's perfected the side eye. This is him. Say hi, Kevin. Everybody wants to know what Kevin's been up to. Kevin is a growing boy. He's a big potato. This is Kevin. He looks like a loaf of bread. Yeah, he big boy. So yeah, this is your Kevin update. Hannah, especially you, if you're watching, everybody likes to see what Kevin's progress is. He thick boy. He thick boy. Say hi, Kevin. He hates me. I'll put him down. So be free. He hates me. So there's your Kevin update. So next weekend, the band is off. Quit eating that. He's eating things. I'm terrible at this. So next weekend we are off. And then the following 2 weekends after that, we have weddings. So clearly you guys cannot come and crash the weddings. That would be bad. So we're off next weekend. And then we have 2 weddings. So let me actually pull up the calendar real quick. And I'm going to tell you guys what the next public performance will be. We cannot see you guys until October 14th. Hey, hold that thought. Give me that. You can't eat that. You will blow up. Give me it. Oh, God. Phew. Kevin found a battery. My dog's going to blow up. Can't eat batteries, you dingbat. Any Hoosier. October 14th. We will be at Hollywood Casino. That has been confirmed because I know we had some questions. People wanted to reserve rooms there. So October 14th, yes, is Hollywood Casino in Lawrenceburg. You can go ahead, book your rooms. It's going to happen. And then October 21st, I am so sorry. We have another wedding. We can't come to that one. But October 28th is the Halloween show.
The biggest Halloween show in Cincinnati.
And I stand by my word. I'm not a liar. I'm a man of my word.
The biggest Halloween show in Cincinnati.
You don't want to miss it. It's going to be good. It's going to be really cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He's my little puppy. Look, adorable. He's so cute. See, Steve, I know if you're watching this, Kay even knows. Hey, Kevin James. Hey, Barb. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, Glenn, the Halloween show.
Halloween.
Let's talk about that for just a second, and then we're going to take this show out because I've been on here long enough bothering all of you guys. October 28th is the Halloween show, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. The theme this year is Cirque de Steve. So it's like a psycho circus, a circus of oddities, a freak show, all things circus. Now, next weekend when we do the podcast, we're going to give you guys, Steve and I are going to work together and do some like examples and show you guys costume ideas because people have been asking, well, what do we dress up as? Well, we are going to give you some examples and actually have photos next weekend. That way you're not feeling as lost. And it'll be things like, carnival workers, carnival barkers, and then like freak show characters like your strongest man, your bearded lady. There's so many more. So when Steve returns next weekend, we're going to actually do a segment on that of what to wear at the
Halloween show.
So stay tuned for that. Debbie, one more time. The Halloween show is October 28th. This is going to be at Pullman's, Pohlmans, Pullman's in Hamilton. So it was the old Columbia bowling lanes, and they turned it into a half bowling, half entertainment complex. So ton of room, a ton of tables. They have some delicious food there. That mushroom Swiss burger is banging.
Banging.
I should have that button all the time. So we I gotta get back on track here. I shouldn't be left alone to do this. October 28th, Pullman Lanes in Hamilton, Ohio. Their show times are 7 to 11. I don't know about reservations. I don't think they allow reservations because it just gets way too crowded. And then please, before you go, just know one more thing. Oh. How did that get there? We'll just leave that there. This year we are partnering with Open Door Food Pantry of Hamilton, Ohio for the Halloween show. So we are doing it as a canned food drive. So Pullman's does not charge a cover for the Halloween show. So what we're asking is if you guys could at least bring one canned good and donate that. We are taking all of it at the end to the Open Door Food Pantry to just help out the community there. Hamilton has been very good to us, and we want to give back where we can. So I am going to take out the show, and this has been a train wreck, and I love it. Steven, get off here. You're supposed to be working. Quit leaving comments. Go away. So, anywho's I'm going to take it out in the only way I know how. And we will see you guys next Sunday, same time, same place. So let's do this.
Stephanie is the best. Steven, he stinks. Stephanie, Steven stinks. Stephanie, Steven stinks. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I can't. I love you guys. We will see you guys next Sunday. I hope you've had a great time. I know today ran over a little bit, but that's okay. There's no rules. It's just Stephanie today. So tune in next Sunday. We'll see you. We love you. We love you. We love you.